Hey, how's it going, Nemiro?
Hello, everyone. Hi, Mark.
Hey,
Long time no be sitting next to you.
yeah, it's been a long
in
time.
Stream. Yeah. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another stream straight from the Prague studio with SCS Software. Today is a rather unusual setup. Mark, what's your current title?
Vehicle production
Vehicle production
coordinator.
coordinator. All right. Awesome. You're making progress, man. Like,
I know, right?
How long you're in SCS Software actually? Like,
I've been at SCS Software since October 2023.
So more than a year.
Yeah.
And you already switched your title like 3 times, 2 times?
Just
Once?
This is the first time I've switched titles,
Cool.
but guess how many times I've changed desks?
Yes.
I've been moving around the office like a ping pong ball, man.
I mean, yeah. Like you always said, you got to stay fluid, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
you got to
true.
be versatile.
Yeah. So yesterday, it was yesterday. Yeah, it was today. Yesterday we had a Euro Truck Simulator 2 Let's Play Series episode in which Peter finally finished Driving Academy, the last final exam.
Mm-hmm.
And today, usually it's you and Alex for American Truck Simulator Let's Play Series, but Alex could not make it today, so it's me. And I have a hot cup of tea, so I'm trying to be as good as Alex. And Mark came up with a quite cool challenge. He saw Peter's driving yesterday. What did you think? What did you think about it?
Well, at the end, he said, "I'm the best ever."
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, and I thought, how many streams did you guys do?
4
Four of
like,
just the final exams.
No. For like 3 lessons in total.
Okay. So my bet to Nemiro was that I could do it all in 10 minutes. The last 2 exams.
Last 2 exams in 10 minutes, both of them. Benny has set up the challenge counter or countdown. And are there any rules?
No
Only
rules. It's
interior camera.
I'll try to do as much from interior camera as I can. You know, same rules as Peter had, pretty well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that if you want to take a look around your truck, you need to fully stop, apply parking brake, and then you can switch to exterior camera.
Correct.
Okay. And 10 minutes. And if you will be in the in-game menu, switching between the challenges,
that shouldn't count.
Benny will
Yeah.
try his best to stop the countdown.
Yeah, I don't want to lose because of loading screens. That'd be...
All right, Chet. That's the challenge. What do you think, Chet? Is Mark able to finish both of the final exams within 10 minutes? I mean, he's a former truck driver, former truck driving school instructor.
It'd be really embarrassing if I
former
don't do
lumberjack, former carpenter.
Chat.
Cat
I'm going
lover.
to keep this as kind of fair as possible. I'm going to let you guys choose the truck. So whatever truck you guys want is the truck I'm going to drive in Driving Academy.
Chet.
So that nobody can say that, oh, I'm used to the truck or something like that.
Chet.
Let me know.
Chet, go for the longest one.
What is the longest one? Peterbilt?
I don't know. Which one?
I think the Peterbilt and the
You
Kenworth
tell
are the
us.
same length.
Is it? Kenworth seems to me a little bit longer.
I know for a fact because we had to make those chassis. I know for a fact they're both
Ooh,
exactly
okay.
244 inches.
Yeah, that would be actually quite cool info to add into that infographics, like the length of it.
Yeah, we should. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
just like that. W900.
Okay, Chet,
389.
Benny has set up a bet. You have 2 minutes to place your hard-earned points. Either it is, the bet sounds, can Mark do it in 10 minutes? And the options are yes or no. Simply as that.
What we
Benny
got? 1,
is
2,
at his
3.
creativity peak.
So we have 2 for Peterbilt, 2 for Mac.
Should I
Oh, this is
bet in?
Kenworth. It's mostly Kenworth, yeah.
Should I bet in as a... Wait a minute. Okay. Benny, stop shouting at me, man. Come on.
Okay,
You want me to
Nemiro,
cry?
you're going to be the tiebreaker here. Are we using the Mac or the Kenworth?
Which Kenworth? The W?
Yes, sir.
Or Mac is the second option.
Yes.
I mean, I'm rocking the Mag hat ever since we came back from Allentown, so I'm down for Mac.
I got the same one as always.
Cat.
Yeah.
Which of the truck brands are still using Cat engines?
Nobody.
Nobody really?
Nobody. No. Cat pulled out of the engine game in 2011 because the amount of investment they would take to meet the new standard for emissions was like they were just like, we make enough money selling machines, we don't need this anymore, and they just like took a step back.
Damn, you must be like heartbroken ever since.
No, because my truck's a 2003. Guess what it's
Oh.
got? Big old kitty cat.
Oh.
Let's go with I keep seeing W900 more than anything, so let's just do the W900. Fun fact about this W900.
So you just asked me to decide it and then
Okay, pick one. Go. 3,
No,
2,
no, no.
1.
You.
You just said I'm wearing a Mac hat, but you didn't say go for the Mac.
I did.
Oh, okay, we're going for the
Yeah.
Mac because it's a little bit
I like
shorter.
Mac.
This W900 is actually spec'd exactly like.
Wait a minute. Pinnacle is shorter than W900.
Only by a wee bit.
Is it? Chat. Chat says W900, so go for W900. Final decision.
Mm.
No. What was that? Like a bear?
I was about to drop a swear. Really quick, I'm going to set up my mirrors so the timer doesn't count for this. I'll just do it in a random scenario. Yeah, I'll tell you when to start.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just going to set up my mirrors really quickly because they're always randomized. In
Someone
Academy.
in
Yeah.
chat is asking about the teaser we released yesterday. Hear us out. But
We released a teaser?
yeah, did we actually?
I don't know. I didn't
Chat?
hear nothing about this.
Chat, tell us. What was the teaser? I mean, me and Mark, we're just streamers now.
I don't know nothing. They
Yeah.
don't tell me nothing.
We just work here.
Convex.
So, as you already can see, chat, Mark is doing what Peter never did within
He
those.
never set up his mirrors?
No, within those
Oh my.
4 streams, he was struggling through the last few lessons of the driving academy.
And then he's wondering why.
Yeah.
So
Did you
let's see.
check the settings?
If I look over here in
Because
Zoom, I
the
can't see
whole
my job.
controls might be
Nah, they're good.
messed up.
I'm confident they're good.
Okay.
Wait, what am I doing? The pressure's on because everyone bet money. But okay, right mirror. I got to pull this one in a little bit, so that when I
Looks like
turn
we
the camera.
lost the chat. They are talking about the teaser.
Okay. But what am I doing? All right, here we go, chat. Benny, you ready?
Benny, get
Once
the
it loads
counter
in-
ready.
Oh, it's locked. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do this real quick to unlock it. No timer yet.
You can do just the last one lessons.
Shh.
I thought you need to do like all 29 of them, or 30 of them.
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're gonna find out here. in a
So
second.
how quick do you think you will do this one?
This one? Oh, like under 2 minutes probably.
Under 2 minutes. Chat, someone with a stopwatch in your hand. Tell us if he's gonna do it in 2 minutes or under 2 minutes even.
Man, I've been testing ETS2 for the next.
Oh yeah,
Next
tell
module,
us.
so,
Tell
like-
us. Tell us a little bit. How hard is that module for you, the chapter 2?
I don't think Peter will ever be able to do it. After seeing what I saw.
Peter was not almost able to do the first one, right? But for you, like, were you able to pass through all of the scenarios?
There were some scenarios where I was not able to pass on the first try, which is
Okay.
saying a lot for me because normally I can. Oh yeah, Mark used the Kenworth. Yeah, this is great.
Then why did you ask me or chat?
Because I was trying to be fair, but now I regret it.
Now you're gonna be like angry and grumpy the
No.
whole stream because you're not driving your lovely Pete.
I do like Pete's.
Yeah. So were you involved in designing those lessons for the chapter 2 that is being in progress?
A
in production?
little bit, a lot less so than I was in truck driving basics because we were on business trips and I also had
True.
my vacation where I went back to Canada and drove truck. So
Imagine
I had,
that, Chad. Like someone takes vacation to go on sunny beaches, and this guy took vacation to drive trucks.
Yeah, that's what the customs officer said too. And just like that.
You told them this story when they were asking you.
Well, they're like, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Canada." And they said, "Where do you live?" I said, "Czech Republic." And the guy looked
and
at
they
me
were like, "Why?"
"Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm on vacation." He's like, "And you're driving truck?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fun." He didn't buy it.
Yeah. I have
Oh. So we do have to do all those ones. Okay, so this is a driving academy stream now.
this. All right. It
So I have
just
to
turned
do-
into a driving academy, but it's always fun and people can learn a thing or two through either watching you passing the scenarios or giving a try on their own.
Finally seeing someone the best.
Wait. Is you bribed someone?
No, finally you're seeing the best at it, not just somebody who says they're the best.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought someone said that in chat, and that's gonna be like your relative one or something like that. Like,
Oh, no. You stole my chair. You stole my chair. I was like, why am I leaning back so far?
did I? I didn't touch them. Man.
I think
just
Peter
sit-
prefers his chair, so he probably moved it last stream.
Man, he was literally sweating.
Was he?
Yeah, through the streams.
Oh no, poor guy. Well, if he, had paid attention to the lessons, you see in the top left-hand corner there, you're actually getting all the instructions you need to complete the scenario.
Yeah, but you usually skip them, and then he was like,
Oh.
"Oh,
Oh.
finally!"
Luckily, we're not on the final exams yet.
Finally, we've seen the best.
In my defense, you were distracting me.
I'm okay. You know what? I don't need to be here.
Hey,
man.
the main thing
I
is,
have a life.
hey, listen, I
can be home.
I can admit when I make mistakes, okay?
I can be home watching you streaming.
You could.
Yeah,
You could join in remote like Alex. Get yourself like a fancy background.
of my white wall, or like vacation, tropical island.
And you can't see nothing with this hood in front of you. Why do people drive these things?
Do you want me to add the drum roll? 2 minutes long drum roll.
Well, I didn't say 2 minutes for every scenario.
I don't know, man. Benny was setting up those samples. Benny, it was you.
Yeah, I put all these in.
Why is it 1 minute and 39 seconds?
Because sometimes you need more time because the person's being a goofy goober. They don't get the scenario done on time.
True. That's a valid point.
This is the hardest right here.
Hi, Benny. Benny, did you set up Benny Cam? Okay.
Oh yeah, we made it. All right.
Benny, when will you set up Benny Cam? People want to see you. People want to meet you.
What? Who designed these scenarios?
Hey, Peter, I thought it's gonna be Mark today.
All right, maybe this was a bad idea. I should have made sure it was unlocked before we started.
Oh, the drum roll is still going. Sorry, Chad.
But this goes to show that these challenges were, they are tough. Like, they're not meant to be the easiest thing in the world. You should be learning something as you're going through
People
them.
actually betted a lot on you, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet they're regretting it now,
Yeah, they are.
suckers. I bet they don't know that we get the channel points when they lose them.
They got them back.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, when we got the verified tick back from Twitch.
All right. This is where
This is where you failed last time.
the first time. 'Cause these cones here on the left, they sneak up on you. 'Cause you think you can turn sharper than you can. But that's why you got to be always paying attention, always looking in your mirrors. I'm probably a little overconfident right now because
I thought you don't like hood mirrors.
I don't.
Why do you have them?
It was required.
Okay.
I was told when we were speccing this truck that I had to put hood mirrors on it.
Do they actually help in real life and you just don't like them, or are they like you can survive without them? Like,
They do sort of help. I am of the opinion that honestly, listen, our grandpappies drove trucks for years and years, and they never had none of this fancy stuff we had now. In the old days, these big mirrors on the left, the big rectangular ones, we call them West Coast mirrors, because California was the first one to make them a requirement, I believe.
okay.
Something along those lines, or at least they were the first ones to start using them. Those truckers out there, for the longest time, truckers just had this little convex mirror hanging off the doors.
Okay.
So, but it just, I don't know. I just figure if my granddaddy could do it, I can do it. That's all.
My granddaddy never drove a truck, so that's why I can't drive trucks that well.
You sure your granddaddy didn't drive a truck?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No. What do you do? Do you know?
One of them was a pilot, like
Mhm.
an airplane pilot.
Really?
Yeah, and the other one was politician.
You guys had airplanes here back then?
Man, you're living in Prague now as well. You shouldn't be like kicking Czech Republic that hard.
Oh, you guys know it's just teasing.
Yeah, we
I
had
love
planes.
Czech
You know,
Republic.
those like a stool with the like paper wings.
Oh.
The whole world was like just black and white, no colors.
Oh my. Here I would believe that.
Come on, man. Czech Republic is beautiful.
I love Czech Republic, man. Like I said in my video, and when I went to Texas.
That was staged, man.
Okay, yeah.
That was staged.
I had a little cry that night. I was like so sad. I was like, no smajak.
No smajak was the reason you cried.
No bullying from Nemiro.
What do you mean bullying? Like I found Jesus, man. I'm a kind.
This is true. You've been a very pleasant individual since you found the way and
Jesus
the light
Christ,
and
our
the good news.
Savior. Yeah.
Oh, overshot it.
Nice.
Just like that. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. So what else do we need to complete? We need to do final exam part 1. And for this one, we
Obviously.
need to unlock
Captain Obvious out.
blindside reversing, maneuvering in a tight space. Okay, where's blindside reversing? Let's do that one real quick. You struggled with this one. I remember watching that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone's asking when is the new state map, sir? Well,
We're doing a new state.
yeah, Missouri.
Where's that?
I cannot say, but I believe tomorrow or on Saturday, you guys will find out if you will watch our channels and profiles on social media or our blog at blog.scsoft.com.
Oh, did we say anything further about that teaser that came out the other day?
No.
Are we going to?
No.
Nice.
Yeah. Exactly. As Benny writes in the chat, what teaser? What? But we love all the speculations. I was reading them today in the morning. It's beautiful. You guys are all wrong. What it could be.
I've seen like
I mean, I've
seen, like,
one.
two.
Yeah, I've seen like one or two that they pretty got it, but most of them are like off, which is awesome. We finally created a teaser that not everyone is able to like, reveal or what's the correct word to?
predict.
Yeah, predict immediately after like 5 minutes.
You gonna make it? Oh yeah.
Hey, I did it. I never.
You gotta choose the right truck that has the back window, my dude.
That's actually great, man. No,
It
it's
is not.
No, it's not, Shidin.
You guys wanted me to use this truck.
If it's there in real life, why not, right?
Yeah.
That's a cool trick, man.
Oh, I'm worried we're gonna go a little too far. I'm gonna straighten out.
Someone's asked if the horizontal wheel helps with this compared to the keyboard. I would say definitely.
Oh yeah. I mean, I used to be exclusively a keyboard player because I played on a laptop in the back of my truck.
Mm-hmm.
But once I started using a wheel, I started with like a really kind of cheap budget wheel that had
Mhm.
just like very basic force feedback and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that made a pretty big difference. Like I never used to really enjoy driving from the interior camera because like when you're using a keyboard, it's kind of like, shaky and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for years, I played the game exclusively from the external camera because to me it was more of an arcadey feeling being on the laptop and with the keyboard. But once I got, the steering wheel, I was able to start playing in first person. And since I got the Hori wheel, like it's just like everything that's like taking the experience like a step up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was the other one we need? Start scenario. So now we need maneuvering in a tight space. Do we need to complete all of them?
Seems like.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave. I don't want
Why? No.
to. I think we have to do all of them. I
No.
don't think we have time to do them all this stream. They bet their points. Oh,
I mean,
what
you-
did I do? Did I
You
back
were
out?
doing great, man. You were like smashing them in time. Imagine the fame you would get if you would like
Do the whole thing in 10 minutes?
while chatting like.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop into your profile because I know you have the final scenarios unlocked.
Do I?
Yeah. Hey, that's you.
Hey, that's me. See, former toy driver needs to pretend he's Nemiro to be able to fit. What do you mean, Benny? I need your new phone. Or you're the one who's like scared to set up a Benny cam. Okay. He said I'm nicer now. definitely older. Put up some weight. But got some nice memories.
Okay, so we should all be good now. Let's hop. You still have them locked. What?
Because I'm only 7 out of 30, man.
Okay.
Check.
We got to find a profile.
Today's
to unlock.
stream is
What?
gonna be us showing you
Loading screens.
and the in-game menus.
And apparently I don't know how to use the in-game menu because I keep exiting the desktop. But look at how quickly it loads. Wow, look at that optimization. So we're going to try, I think the Sissel profile for sure has it unlocked.
Yeah, I think we've used that one. That's a Devil's Tower. Yeah, 26 out of 30.
Okay. There we go. Oh, look it. I already got it once. Okay.
But you can do it again, right?
Yeah.
Benny?
Change that.
Benny's ready?
Not yet. I got to set the mirrors up. Again.
Okay.
But we'll hop in the game.
Hold your horses, Benny.
All right. Here
Hold
we
your
go.
donkeys.
So really quick, just going to set up the mirrors. Got to have your mirror set up before you start driving. Very important. Right, Nemiro?
I mean, I always try to like suggest and recommend that to Peter, but he was like, nah, you don't need them. And he was like, oh my God, I can't see where I'm turning.
All right. Benny, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
And the challenge is on. Mark is supposed to try to finish both of the final exams of American Truck Simulator's Driving Academy within 10 minutes.
Oh, the brake's on the wrong pedal.
The brakes are on the wrong pedal.
Okay, that's going to be a problem.
So what's the first thing you need to do? You
So
need
first
to
thing we got to
attach
do
a
is,
trailer?
hook up to the trailer, which is behind us.
Okay.
So we're going to throw her in gear here. Try and get lined up nicely.
Can you actually like reverse that fast to like break the kingpin?
Oh, yeah. You'll actually break the fifth wheel probably before you break the kingpin.
Okay.
Oh. Huh? Oh, that doesn't fucking... that doesn't count.
What did you do wrong, man?
So in the... I forgot about...
Wait a second, I have this song for you. It's a banger.
That doesn't count, does it?
It's a banger. Lil Boeing featuring Quack.
That doesn't count. We're redoing this. Is the timer still going? Yeah, it's still going.
Wait.
The brakes! Yeah. Yeah, we're going to start this over. Who drives like this? Why do you guys use the clutch as the brake? Chat, look at this. Look at this. Brake axis, joy clutch. These people are crazy.
Yeah. So, thank you, Chad, for coming for this stream.
I'm not coming on streams anymore.
You failed again?
Yeah, because I couldn't stop because of the brakes. Okay, the real one starts now.
The real
Benny,
one.
reset the timer.
The third try of the real one challenge.
Tell me when we're ready.
Benny, set it up to 8 minutes because like this
Yeah,
was,
that's fair.
This was lame.
That's fair. We going? Yeah.
No, we're not. But Benny, set it up as soon as you can. Benny. Wow. Oh yeah. Okay.
Quiet on the green.
All right. 7 minutes 42 seconds.
So the reason I forgot to secure my truck is because in the new module that we're doing, it's actually not a requirement anymore because we taught you these step-by-step instructions.
What does it mean, secure a truck?
Apply the parking brake.
Oh.
So we assume that you know everything from this book or this module, so we don't actually tell you to do these things like apply the parking brake. So I'm going to apply the parking brake.
Uh-huh.
I
see.
the trailer. I'm going to release the parking brake.
Is for the reversing part, is within Truck Driving Academy the advanced trailer coupling turned on every time? You need to like hit it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Chad, do you think he is still able to finish both of the final exams within how many? 7 minutes?
Now I'm doubting it a little bit. I'm just glad I have brakes now. Oh.
Okay, that's a fail.
No, somebody's messing with the controls here. I wanted to center my camera and I went to exterior.
For the next Euro Truck Simulator 2 Let's Play series, we set up a challenge between me and Peter for the final exam. Who's gonna do it first?
Okay.
I think the
Who do you think?
winner should challenge you then in American Truck Simulator
Or in Euro, I can.
or Euro.
Because
Yeah.
that's where you guys, you guys need every
I
handicap
didn't.
you can
To
get.
be honest, I didn't see full of these final exams in American Truck Simulator yet, so I don't really know what to expect.
That's fair.
All right, then the winner will challenge you. I mean, so far you're doing great, man.
It's been a while since I played this.
I kind of like the environment or the map for the American Truck Simulator version of Driving Academy more. You were allowed to drive on the sidewalk?
You are legally allowed to do whatever is required for you to get the trailer where you needed to go.
I don't think that's the law, but
Probably not hopping curbs, but we're allowed to drive into oncoming traffic.
okay.
Oh,
I would say there's plenty of space.
I'm looking at that up top there. Hold on, let me go into exterior camera here. Yeah. See?
Oh.
Yeah, so you got to pay attention to all your surroundings.
Okay.
It's okay, we can fix this.
Well, that's quite a fast way how to fix it. I would be probably racking my brain for a little bit longer.
That should give us just what we need. Get that truck nice and close to the wall here. Oh yeah, lots of room now.
Is it even possible to find yourself, needed to go such narrow space between buildings?
It can happen because sometimes where you have to like deliver or pick up, it might be like, especially like in places like New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, and the old country like Boston, right? You get these places that are like ancient and these industries have been there forever, so you got to get into these like really kind of tiny little places. Yeah, I've been in places where like my truck was halfway on the street because they built the place with the idea that trailers were only 36 feet long.
Oh yeah.
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 You know, there used to be a pylon on that corner. We had to take it away because it was too difficult to make that turn. Fun facts behind the scenes.
Fun facts with Mark.
The new module, Truck Driving Proficiency, is going to be... We talked about it in the blog, right? Some of the new things?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's going to be like a time limit.
Yes.
There's going to be a limited amount of direction changes. So every time you reverse...
But that's only for if you want to earn those extra medals.
No, even for the pass conditions.
Really?
Yeah, they're a lot, obviously, more...
That's gonna
not
be
as strict.
hard.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard.
Well, I got the inspiration from watching Peter play. Okay, this was always the hardest part for me when we were testing, because you really have to put a lot of faith that you're just not going to hit when actually you're sure that you are. I'm going to get out and look here. Yeah, see?
Yeah, sorry man, there's no way you can make the both of them.
You don't think so? What's the time right now?
You have 2.5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think you would be able to do it even if you would have 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to do it for bragging rights. I forgot how long actually this part of the final exam was.
I kind of like the map. You guys should bring it to the in-game world as well.
We thought about it, but the cost to performance wasn't worth it.
Oh, okay.
I think that was what we decided.
you're still doing it very fast, man.
Time is money. Got to keep them wheels turning. And then the trailer goes to the left, right? Yeah. Man, it's been a while since I played this. Alright. Oh, I didn't hit the trigger. The trigger back in there, you gotta hit it. That'll tell you to start driving forward again.
But it's all the way at the green barriers.
Not all the way, but a long way back. Yeah, there it is.
Okay. It's quite long. It seems even longer than in Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yeah, I think that's what got me kind of messed up. I think this is unfair to the chat that we should penalize them for betting on me. What do you think? 10 minutes for 2 scenarios was maybe a little ambitious.
I mean, first, when you came up with this idea today, you said 10 minutes for one. Then you made it worse for you.
True. So should we go back to 10 minutes for just the reversing?
Yeah. I mean, in 30 seconds, it's gonna be 8 minutes. So
That gives me 2 minutes to do the rest
yeah,
of it.
2 minutes to do the rest of this one, and then 10 minutes for the next one.
Okay.
Benny, can you add 2 minutes to the remaining counter? It's done.
It's already done?
Yeah.
I hit 8 minutes? Oh, man.
Yeah, now you have 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So you think you can do that? I don't know how far to the end are you now.
We're at the end right now.
It's super long. It's like very longer than the Euro Truck Simulator 2. Like way longer.
Back into the parking area. This is the easiest part. Right here. Easy peasy.
Don't be like Peter, man. Don't rush it. You have time, I would say. You have 2 minutes. Almost. Someone's asking, why don't you use head or eye tracking? I don't think it would be better in this case. Would it be? Because like with eye tracking, it's actually super hard to do this as you do it now.
I've never actually...
Take a look out of the window.
Yeah, for us it'd be like very difficult
Yeah.
because we're always looking at each other.
Yeah.
But I've never actually used head tracking for this game, so I really can't say what it would look like to actually play with it.
You have still 1 minute. Oh, he doesn't need it.
I'm going to use it to admire the parking job.
It's beautiful. Beautifully done. And you still saved 45 seconds. 48 seconds.
I want to see this part, how close we
Chat
got.
says awesome. 10 out of 10 parking skills. I give you 1 applause.
Oh, I thought I was going to get a quack. Applause is way nicer. I already had quite a bit of room though. Okay.
All right. You ready for the next challenge? 10 minutes for the final exam part 2?
10 minutes is going to be easy. I thought I was going to have to do it in 2. I was getting worried. 10 minutes is a piece of cake.
Do you want us to make it 8?
I think I can do it in 1 shot with no failures. Now that I have my brake pedal where it's supposed to be.
In 8 minutes?
8 minutes? Yeah.
Benny, make it 8. His confidence has been found again.
Get going?
Let's go. Benny, what are you doing, man?
What?
Yeah, it's go. Yeah, go. It's going. It's 7 minutes and 50 seconds now.
So this is what we call the offset parking maneuver. In Ontario, it's actually possibly you get to choose. You don't get to choose. The instructor or examiner will choose. You either have to do this,
Okay.
or you have to do a 90-degree back.
So it's always one or the other.
Yes, never both. And it's
Hey,
basically
it seems like the same like the start of the ETS2 one.
this map is actually very similar to ETS2.
Okay. So you already know what to expect. I feel like when you were leaning out of the window on the second side, the exhaust is actually blocking part of your view.
Yeah, it happens in real life too. Sometimes you gotta take a step onto the porch there. How close am I to that cone?
You should take a look.
Sometimes you got to, sometimes you got to take a step onto the porch there and just kind of hang out of the truck to see where you're going.
For me, like to be going out of the truck just to check the surroundings, I would be afraid that I would forget how close I am to certain objects before I get back to the cabin.
You know, if you had, you gotta have a little bit of spatial awareness when parking. Like if you really are not good with shapes, like if you failed grade 1, you're not gonna be able to back up a truck. You gotta have some spatial awareness. Some people just don't have it. Some people have really good spatial awareness.
Trying to put square into a rectangle.
Exactly.
Holes.
It goes in the square hole.
Fair. Yeah.
Oh, we got close on that side. I should have been using both my mirrors.
You have 6 minutes and 14 seconds, man. You should hurry up.
I got this.
I believe. I doubt. I doubt there's a lot of things to do still.
Oh, rookie mistake. You're trying to put the pressure on me, eh?
Yes, sir.
With the drum roll now.
But Chad, believe in you, man. BTTF Marty says, you got this, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
To know which way I got to turn.
Five minutes.
Hey, you be quiet over there.
Looking good. Look at him, how he uses hood mirrors.
Don't start with me. Did Aircrew say that?
No, I said that because I just saw you using them. Alright, he did the 2 out of 2. 2 to go. I don't think you can do it within 4 minutes, man.
Yeah.
But if you will do it within 10, we will still count it. Because we know you are a little bit way too hard on you. And it's still very impressive how fast you're like smashing through the course. Are you a fan of a normal, like standard mirrors or the camera ones?
I've never driven a truck with camera mirrors. I have no idea.
You
mostly
did. European one at IA.
Did it have?
I think it was Scania one, the electric one.
Did
was
it?
Probably having.
It would make sense if it did. But I don't remember it now.
Me neither, but
Yeah.
I would say like it was the latest technology. I would expect them to be having the camera mirrors. But
This is true.
I don't remember either.
My biggest fear of them, and the reason, I mean, you guys know I like kind of old school trucks because
Yes,
of their
sir.
reliability. So generally speaking, the more electronics a vehicle has,
The more expensive you're gonna get it.
the more, maintenance, repairs,
Mhm.
and mirrors are something that should really always work. So I really don't want to.
But does it though? Like in winter, they can get like moisture and got frozen.
Yeah, but they got defrosters in them.
True.
It's really the least of my worries when I'm driving in the snow is whether or not my mirrors are going to get fogged up.
You think the game actually gave you a green? Okay.
Yeah, the feedback during open beta was that it was too tough, so we had to make them a little nicer or a little.
Look at
easier.
him. He knows how to use all the like tiny details. Because he was involved in the. Hey, this area looks bigger than Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yeah, the trailer's a lot bigger.
Okay, makes sense. How longer they are, the trailers?
You guys use meters and I use feet, so I have no idea.
Alright.
But our trailers are 53 feet, and I think they end up being like maybe 5 or 6 meters longer,
6 dishwashers.
something like that.
Oh, poor tires, man.
Yeah, sometimes do what you got to do.
Slenderstone asked if they did miss any announcements. No, you did not. You're just chilling, playing Driving Academy, and doing super challenge with Mark while he is trying to pass the final exam of Truck Driving Academy in American Truck Simulator within 8 minutes. It actually seems he still could do it because you have a minute and 20 seconds.
Oh yeah, we got it. It's done.
Hats off, man. Like, super fast.
I really forgot how long the final exam. I really forgot how long the final exam part 1 was.
Yeah, the part 1 is super long. This
Yeah.
one is... I would even say the part 1 is harder than this one.
If you don't know how to back up a trailer, which a lot of people don't, and nothing wrong with that.
True.
It's just my skills. I've always been good with reversing. Come on, give it to me. There we go. With 40 seconds to spare.
That's how it's done.
I am sweating a little though.
That's how it's done, man.
Yeah.
8 minutes. I mean, 7 and not even half.
Look at that beautiful truck though. Nice.
Yeah, the answer is yes. He actually can do it in 10 minutes, even in 8. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Peter can do it in 4 streams.
Well, you know, I was trying to give him advice in the chat to go back and do this scenario.
Yeah, but he was like, at the beginning, he was like super cocky.
Mhm.
And then at the end yesterday, he was actually begging for you to give him advices in chat. Yeah.
He did that every stream. At the beginning, he's like, I got this. And then he was like,
Yeah.
chat, what do I do? But yeah, chat, if you're curious, if you go into, you know, if you've been struggling with it, if you just watch the intros, we'll tell you everything you need to do. In this
That's a lot of
scenario, you'll have to
composition.
reverse into the parking spot that is behind you into your driver's side. Do you use these cutscenes?
Hmm?
Do you use these cutscenes when you're playing Academy? Like the intros?
To be completely honest, not every time.
There are a few tips to remember that will help you a lot with reversing trailers. The
But that-
first is that the trailer will always want to turn the opposite direction of how you turn the tractor.
But I admit that I have this issue with every game. I always skip the 2 zeros and I'm like, okay, how do I walk?
You have to focus on the drive axles and the trailer axles.
Hey, those like,
Yeah, we got nice graphics and everything.
those graphics, man.
And whoever wrote the instructions was like a really smart, handsome guy too. Like he really knows what to tell you, you know?
Strong one as well, I guess. Really,
Yeah.
really,
Oh yeah, big beard, everything.
really muscular, like, right?
Yeah.
Almost like immortal, even, I would say.
I don't know about that. I fell off a truck and it hurt pretty bad. I mean, he fell off a truck and it hurt pretty bad. So yeah, you can see we got the diagrams here, everything to tell you what you need to do. So
Those graphics are awesome, man.
yeah.
Why don't you make them active while player is actually like playing? Like there could be like some tick like for super like
So
I need help, you know, tick and those graphics would appear.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's a bit of a secret. I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna.
You're gonna
So I might not be
end
here
it.
next stream chat. It was good knowing you. We actually originally, when I first joined the company, they had that. Something that in real time would tell you where the trailer would go based on your
Yeah.
steering input
Yeah.
and the truck input.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little buggy. It was a very first iteration, but they had it. And when I got there, I was like, get rid of this. I was like, you don't have that in real life? Get rid of it right
No, I
away.
mean-
And they're
I
like,
mean,
no,
you
but we worked so hard on it. I'm like, no.
You
cut
guys
it.
you guys could make it like super rookie mode.
It's
you
all,
know?
the game is already super rookie mode, man.
No, it's not. Not for
Yeah.
everyone, man. Like it can get hard for us who don't have like 14 years behind the wheel.
You should trade that Mac hat in for a
For what? Nike?
BMW hat.
BMW. But you know BMW hats are you need to wear them like
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
the other
Nemiro,
way around.
we're back in our career.
Yes, sir. And I see you're pretty broke.
Yeah, but check out our new Mac. Isn't that pretty? You drove a truck like this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Oh, yeah, I
you-
did. I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I never
did.
broke that one.
I did. You did.
Anyways,
Was
chat.
it Pinnacle? The one that got
No,
broken?
I broke
That
the
was-
Anthem.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Anthem.
I mean, the Anthem broke while I was driving it.
How much are you in debt?
Well, let's head over to the bank here.
Me. Tell me the painful truth.
It's not that bad.
Ah, Jesus.
471.
471,000 in debt.
Yeah,
And
but
just
check
for
out
the
our
full
fleet.
story, chat for you. This American Truck Simulator Let's Play series is a series of streams where we played the game as it's supposed to, with no developer tricks, with no cheats, building up the profiles. And a few years back, I started the American one, and I was like, let's do it all depth free. But
There's your
then,
truck. We still have it.
nice, as a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then Mark came, and first thing he did was to take as many loans as possible, basically.
Yeah, but you guys had one truck. Now we got 9.
Can you actually like pay off the debts?
Yeah.
How much can you earn daily?
So currently our daily profit, if we go to Garage Manager, we can sort by garage. So one garage is making 41,000 a day, and one's making 28,000 a day.
Hey, that's quite a lot, actually.
Yeah. How many trucks does Peter have? 3, right?
3, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He didn't take any loans, right?
he did.
He did?
Yeah,
He's only got 3?
I think he has a loan as
Chat. The system works. Capitalism works.
well. I mean, there's something on that.
Let's see. Can we hire you? Are you here yet? That'd be so
Yeah, that's
cool.
me, Lawrence D.
You don't have that much hair. Get out of here.
That's me, man. Lawrence Daniel.
He's got more hair on his face than you have on your head.
That's me. That's me. He even has the same cap.
Anyways, yeah, actually, let's check out our drivers while we're at it. I think we have time to do like one short load, or at least start a load and finish it next stream.
Yeah.
So of course
Why
we're the
not?
highest earners in the company. Look at that, 26,000 a day.
Who's
and
that?
50.
You, of course.
Yeah.
Who's second? Amy G.
Amy G.
Do we have any of our colleagues?
We do. We have Nathan.
Oh yeah, Nathan, the one who does all the signs for American Truck Simulator, right?
Yeah. He does a lot in the map with the.
Don't ask me where he lives because I always get it wrong. It's
e-
either New Zealand or Australia, and I always get it
Austria.
wrong. No, Australia.
No, Austria is the one that's an island. Australia has the mountains.
No, it's vice versa.
okay.
Austria has mountains.
I'm from North America. Give me a break.
Australia has spiders that wants to kill you.
We have Coley.
Oh yeah.
Is Leszek? Is he here?
No, I don't think so.
Because it
I
seems
don't
like a
know.
Czech name. Leszek.
More like Polish name.
Oh, okay. Will is definitely not a colleague. Carol is.
Yeah, that is.
Carol's got to make more money though, man. He's gonna be on the
Otherwise,
chopping
he
block.
needs to find a new job.
And Oscar is also here, but he hasn't done a job yet.
That's not Oscar. That's not Oscar.
Yeah, it is. Look at the haircut.
10 years back.
Yeah.
Why is he called Leon? Can we
anyways.
move away from this topic?
So currently we are in.
Someone says they need
San
new
Francisco.
drivers as well.
Are we?
Chad, how many drivers do you have? And don't tell me all of you has 25. What's the limit number? 255, something like that, right? Currently, I guess we still
355. Isn't it?
we extended it.
It might be 255. It's something 55. So do we have a load on? Oh, we do. Okay, so let's get down the road a little bit. It's gonna take us 3 streams to deliver this.
Fajn, vyrážíme.
Did you hear that?
That's Romcha.
Yeah.
You're using your girlfriend as a
Yeah, I don't know what she's
GPS.
saying, but she's telling me where to go.
She said, "Let's go."
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
We got our hula girl and the spirit of Benny on the dash.
That's for Benny.
Yeah.
Baconator. His favorite food.
And we're turning left, right? I crashed into
What's the
2 of the whatchamacallit it? The invisible barriers last stream.
Yeah.
That's also
Does
why I
that
felt like
happen?
I need to go back to driving academy.
That happened to me as well.
I actually turned them back on.
355. Someone says that the new limit is actually 355. So we must have extended it recently.
We've
because-
hired a lot of people this past year. We've hired way more than 100 people this last year, I think. Haven't we?
I don't think it's related to that.
Isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I was talking about the in-game drivers.
Yeah.
It's not. You are not trying to make it the same number as how many employees.
Yeah, but I thought we hired people and then we like took pictures of them and put in the game.
No, some of them are just from like a public
Oh.
database of photos.
We're learning
You
all
can-
about the
you can buy.
secrets, chat.
Yeah. But a lot of them are like current or former employees, or
Pozor, jedete příliš rychle.
people from the community that helped us. That's
Yeah.
actually how you got into it, right? You were
Yeah,
you were
my-
there before you actually joined
Yeah.
STS.
Yeah.
And I believe we initially switched your and Daniel's name.
Yeah, and then you guys fixed it 3 times, but it was still broken every time. I think you guys were just like switching the pictures, but like somehow like it would go in game.
I think today you understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Big company, you know. Sometimes things get lost in the. What's the word?
Romcha is saying you should slow down.
Oh yeah, I got some speeding tickets last time. I really should slow down.
Oh, should we apply for this series as well? The same rules like Peter?
Absolutely not.
If you're gonna get like 12 traffic violations tickets, you need to do the full driving academy course again.
Listen, in real life, I got way more than 12 tickets, and I never had to do driving.
How does
academy.
it work in America?
Yes.
What's the point when you will lose your driving license?
It varies from state to state. In Canada, it's 16 points.
16. Okay.
16, yeah. So like running a red light is, I think.
Did it make it 16 because of particular logistics company?
No. No.
I love how you know what I'm talking about.
If it's who I'm thinking about, I wish they did. But so
Odbočte vpravo.
at 6 points, you get a angry letter from the government telling you that you need to fix your driving habits.
Like the one in Harry Potter, like that.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Lifts off and starts screaming at you.
I've gotten that letter 3 different times.
Oh. Wait, that's more than 60. 3 times 6.
Well, after a certain amount of time, it
Oh,
resets.
they reset.
The old ones go off,
But
right?
I believe they reset here in Czech Republic as well after a year without any traffic violation.
Okay. How many do you have?
I don't know. Because they don't need to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to like actively check.
For us, it's like when you get a certain traffic ticket, like you know the worth, how many points it is. It says at the bottom like how many demerit points it is.
I would say I have 0 still, but I'm not that
Držte se
sure.
vlevo a potom odbočte vlevo.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I get a ticket from like time to time, but that's usually like the way that they send it to your address.
Right.
And with those tickets, they are not applying any demerit points to you.
Oh, the
They're-
ones like from the cameras and stuff.
Yeah, they're just asking
yeah.
for money, like, hey, you've driven like 55 in 50, something like that.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's the same thing in Canada. Like anything from a camera, if there's no officer present to write the ticket, then you don't get any points or anything. They just have to pay the fine.
And when you gather 16 of them, what does it mean? Like you lose driving license and you need to do the. For example, if you're a truck driver and you also have driving license for prisoner vehicles, you lose all of the driving licenses?
So at 6 points, you get an angry letter. At 12 points, you have to go to an interview to explain why you think you should keep your license, and you can lose it there. You can get suspended for a year of that interview. And at the 16, I think it's an automatic suspension for a year.
And how quickly you can
1
apply
year.
for a new one?
1 year.
You have to wait 1 year.
No driving school or anything, but you got to wait a year.
Can you
as far as I know.
Can you like ask after 6 months? Because here it works like you
Pozor, jedete příliš
officially should wait 1 year as well, but you can ask for a pardon after 6 months.
Okay.
And they like most of the time they will
Pozor,
grant it
jedete
to
příliš
you.
rychle.
And then you need to get through the driving school lessons and course, the full complete course again.
So the funny thing is, with driving infractions, they're very strict, but you can rob a liquor store and be out of jail in 5 months. So you're better off robbing the liquor store.
I don't. No, Chad.
Sound advice.
No,
from Mark.
Chad. No.
You heard it here first.
Pozor, jedete příliš
I don't know what to say to that. The system
Well,
isn't
Pozor,
perfect.
jedete
That's why I live in
příliš
Prague.
Yeah, but let's
Pozor,
let's
jedete
leave the
příliš
topic.
rychle.
Yeah, as Benny said, hashtag not a financial
Držte se
advice. Oh my God, Chad already says, okay, I have a new business plan.
Pozor,
Chad,
jedete příliš rychle.
behave. And Romcha is kind of like angry that you're driving way too fast, man.
I'm doing 55. Oh, it's 50. Where's my Jake brake button? There it is.
Držte se vlevo.
Now what she's saying?
You should stick to left.
Stick to left. Can I go 55 yet? Yeah, I can.
Držte se vlevo.
So, Nemiro, what's new with you since the last time we were on stream together?
Which was
Like, probably like 5 weeks ago.
nothing.
Oh. Same old, same old?
Same old.
Yeah. How's the baby horsey doing?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Like he's getting into the age where when he's like testing what he can try on the other horse.
Okay.
So he's getting a little bit cocky with everything and everyone, biting everything, trying to kick everything. Yeah, but they will probably like put him back in line.
Yeah, they'll learn quick. I went over to my friend's house on Monday, and she's got 2 cats, and they gave
So
me.
you were like the whole visit, you were like, oh,
Well, yeah, I was
cuddly.
so excited because my cat is back in Canada, right? So I was so excited. I
So
haven't
were you
seen-
trying to like squeeze one of them into the backpack and like?
Yes, and they whooped
disappear?
me. They taught me a lesson.
Really?
Oh yeah, like my hand is all scratched. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, I got learnt big time.
But
They're
they were
so
like
cute.
cuddling. They were like cuddling, or they were like.
No, they didn't want to,
Oh.
but I wanted to. And she warned me. She's like, they ain't gonna like it. She's like, you gotta let them come to you. I'm like, I know, I'm going to them. Yeah, it was a no means no moment for sure. Look
What's
at
up?
this view.
What's new with you, other than?
I'm trying to buy a car. That's the
Oh yeah, but you're trying to buy a car for a year.
Yes. No, well, okay, I've talked about it for a year because my whole life, since I was 16 years old, I've always had my own car. And I moved to Czech Republic. It's the
Feels-
first time in my life I haven't had a
Feels
car.
weird, right?
Yeah. So, of course, I've talked about it, but I mean, Prague transit is like so convenient. And I mean, mostly I don't have to leave the
Yeah,
city.
but weekends to do like trip, you know.
This is it, right? So, Andy, our good friend, he bought a car.
yes,
And-
Baru.
Yeah. A WRX. So
Yeah,
that kind of got
awesome.
me thinking, like, man, like it's kind of nice just to, like go out for like a Sunday nice sunny ride. And actually, it was Ramcha's idea that started it. You know, she said.
So you already have some like places where you guys would like to take a trip once you get a car. Or?
I don't know that we're gonna go for like some big trip to like Italy or something like that, but definitely like some like nice trips around Prague, maybe even into like Slovakia or Germany or something,
Yeah,
right? Some like
there are like multiple awesome places.
yeah. And you know, I want to explore the country more. I've really only seen Prague, right? So it was her idea actually that we just start looking for a car. So I've been looking now seriously. Whereas
So
before,
basically, then she will do the same thing as she does now in the game. She will be
Yes.
telling you that you're driving way too fast.
yes. Actually, she's pretty chill. She, like, I was doing like, because we rented a car to go to the markets in Dresden,
Okay.
the Christmas markets, and I was doing like 190, and she was chill. She was fine.
All right.
Just for a short period, because I wanted.
And
to,
in
like-
Germany already.
Yeah, in the Autobahn, yeah. I wanted to scare my mom a little because she was with us too, and she's like never been on the Autobahn before.
Ah, that's true. You guys don't have like autobahn without speed limit. Right?
I mean, we have the 407 in Toronto, which is basically like the Autobahn. Like the sign says 100, but everyone does like 70.
oh my God, we are already out of time for this stream, man.
Are we
1
really?
minute.
All right, I got to find a place to
Time flies.
pull over. Let's take a quick look at the map
Well,
here.
chat. Thank you, everyone,
I'm just gonna pull into this truck stop up here. Give
for
me 2
joining
minutes.
us. Let me try to find
Držte
someone
se
to
vpravo.
rate.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Potom odbočte vpravo.
But Nemiro,
Mhm.
while we're on stream in front of all these fine people, what kind of car should I buy? I know I ask you this every single day at lunch, but
Yes. Will you give us options or from all the
Man,
car there
I
are
don't
in the
know.
world?
Like it needs to be diesel, manual, less than 150,000 kilometers, and that's pretty much it.
So diesel, manual, and
Under 150,000 kilometers, and at least 110 kilowatts. I don't want some 1.6 TDI. Oh my god, I said kilowatts on stream. I used metric.
Držte se vlevo.
I don't know, man.
How do I get
You
this?
you need to you should give us options of like particular cars you guys are looking at, and let the chat decide. Because I know you mentioned like
Všechno je
what
připraveno, můžeme
Audi
jet.
A5,
Audi A5,
Chrysler,
Audi TT,
Držte se
Cruiser,
vpravo.
PT Cruiser,
A
whatever.
potom
PT
přijďte
Cruiser.
vpravo.
Audi TT, and
Držte se vlevo. A
There was
potom
one more.
odbočte vlevo.
Was there? There was that Jeep, but it's got flood damage, so I'm a little. I don't
and
know
there was
about
the
that.
one
Odbočte
time there was an
vlevo.
idea for Mustang.
Mustang and Suzuki Jimny.
Chimney, I'm not really a fan of that, but
Yeah, I don't think I'll fit in one. I could maybe put like two on, like one on each foot, and just like roller skate down the road with it.
yeah. Chet, do you have any suggestions? Who should we rate? Any friend of yours is streaming American
Pozor,
Truck
jdete
Simulator as of
příliš
now? There are plenty of people, but I'm free. No, I'm I'm willing to take your suggestions. Armstrong
Otočte se do
Oh.
protisměru.
Armstrong Gaming?
Gaming 69, yeah.
We've had him on here, haven't we?
Přepočítávám.
For community convo?
Yeah, let's rate that guy.
Can we pull in here?
Až to bude
We're gonna
možné,
pull.
otočte se do protisměru. Najdu novou trasu.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all coming together.
All right, Chad, let me set up the raid.
Let me park up here. Chill.
Raid means that we will take all of you who are currently here and move you to the other people's stream who are actually live as well. And as we always say, guys, remember you are representing the best community ever. So only good manners, be kind, spread love, no hate, no toxicity, and behave.
Spread the love, man. All right, where are we going to park?
Right. The raid has started.
There's my parking spot right there. Just
Mark is hitting his parking spot. Chat, thank you everyone who joined us today. It was a super fun stream. It was good to be streaming with you again. It was good to see how fast you can pass through those final exams, both of them in Try and Driving Academy. And I believe we will be back pretty soon. Next week we have a lot of streams planned, right?
Do we?
Yeah. We have one with Capticon to talk about his experience in last year's Star Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have one, you and Andy gonna continue modeling in Maya.
Our bumper, yep.
Yeah, your bumper. And then we have also one for Euro Truck Simulator 2 Let's Play series, in which me and Peter will have the challenge and the winner will challenge you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In ETS 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, because you guys just saw how easy ATS was for me. I mean, it was a piece of cake. I didn't
Yeah.
even fail once.
Yeah,
Right, chat?
true. Well, Chet, thank you so much again for joining. Mark, thank you for perfect driving.
Hey, thank you for hosting, man.
No problem.
Yeah.
Always pleasure. And that's all from us for today, and we will see you next time.
Take care, guys.
Bye.